Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, let's be very honest and clear here. This amendment is the bathroom bill. And the bathroom bill is an attack on transgender people. Some people don't want to admit that. Maybe that's because they're ashamed, and make no mistake about it, this is shameful. We all know what we're doing, and everyone watching knows too, no matter what code words are being used. Earlier, when this amendment was being passed off as something else, I asked for numbers on the supposed threat we're addressing, which students are using which bathrooms, and what problems that has created. Those pushing this discrimination were not advised. So let me advise them that the answer is 0. This has never been a problem until some people pretended that it was. But let's talk numbers, because I do have some. 77% of K through 12 students who are transgender report being mistreated because of who they are. 54% report being harassed. 24% physically attacked. 13% sexually assaulted. Yes, 13% of kids who are transgender are sexually assaulted during their school years because of that identity. With that, I'm sure you'll hardly be surprised to hear that 40% attempt suicide in their lifetimes. 2 out of every 5, members. There is an emergency, but it's found in what's happening to our children who are transgender. This amendment will only amplify it. I had a flock of members from both parties standing behind me when we talked about youth suicides and passed the cyberbullying bill last week. Now we have a bill that came to the floor because of a sentiment that's divisive, discriminatory, and indifferent to the struggles of some of our most vulnerable young people. When I think about my own kids, I don't know what the future holds for them. William and Preston, whom most of you have met, could grow up to identify in many different ways. And that doesn't matter to me, because I love them. I'll always love them. And I deeply want a better, kinder world for them. We all have questions and even apprehensions about people who are different than us, but that's our challenge. And it doesn't make them less worthy of respect and safety and dignity. No one deserves less than that. We have a responsibility, members. We're part of a representative government. And why? Because our role is to distill down and stand up for what's best in and for our people. They look to us to be the better angels and make morally right decisions, no matter how hard. So I challenge you, as a member, as a father, I challenge you to make the right choice. Stand on the right side of history, as many of you have stood before. We shouldn't be up here making policies of any kind from a place of fear or misunderstanding or distrust. That's what discrimination is. Not just an action, but an animus. We are better than that. I'm speaking for those this amendment would vilify. I'm speaking for the children we all claim to love and support. I'm speaking for the people on this floor and up in the gallery and across this state who believe in liberty and dignity. Please speak with me today by voting no on this amendment. Thank you.